Thanks for tuning in to Botanical Broadcast here at the Myriad Botanical Gardens. Right now, we are inside of our Crystal Bridge Conservatory. Inside of our conservatory, we have a whole tropical environment. It includes both a rainforest and also a desert environment. So I'm going to walk through and tell you about some of the wonderful plants we have in here. You may or may not know this, but we get a lot of products from the rainforest. Some of the ones you might have heard of are fruits that come from the rainforest. That's mostly what people have heard of. So I want to start by telling you about and showing you one of the plants that you probably do know comes from rainforests, which is banana. So over here we have our banana plant. It actually is not a tree by horticulture standards. It actually is just a plant. It's the largest herbaceous plant in the world. So we have our banana plant right here. If you look all the way up to the sky, on the end of this stem, you'll see that there is a purplish pink cone, and that is the flower of the banana plant. Now, if you go back along the stem, you'll see these small little green objects that look kind of like green fingers. Those are actually baby bananas growing on this tree right now. So pretty cool that you can see this here on our tree. All right, so now we've come over here to our cacao tree. You might know it as also the chocolate tree. So this is one that most people are very excited to learn about. Another thing that does come from the rainforest. So you can see on the tree here, along the stem, there's a yellow-green fruit. And that fruit is the chocolate fruit, and that is what they use to actually make chocolate. So what they do is they split that fruit open, they scrape out the seeds and the pulp, and then it goes through this really, really long process to become the chocolate that we all know and love. The scientific name for the chocolate tree is Theobroma, which does mean, it's Greek for a gift from the gods or food from the gods. So I definitely agree with that. I love chocolate. All right, so another product that comes from the rainforest are some of our spices in our kitchen. Cinnamon allspice are two ones that I want to show you over here. So the cinnamon tree does grow in the rainforest. Does anyone know what part we use when we're eating cinnamon? It's actually the bark. So a lot of people think that kind of sounds gross, but it's really good bark, right? So you have the cinnamon tree back here. I actually have a leaf off of it. What's really neat, and I wish that you guys could smell this, is it actually smells just like cinnamon. So even though we don't use the leaves of the plant, we're using the bark, that smell is still infused in the leaves. It smells really good. Now the allspice, another spice, a lot of people actually think that allspice is made in a factory, that it's combining all these different spices, but it actually is its own plant. So that's this tree right over here with slightly bigger leaves. Well, the part that we use off of that are the unripe berries of the allspice tree, and that's what gets used to make the spice allspice. But again, the leaves smell just like allspice, so it's pretty cool. So I've gotten to walk you through and show you some products that we get from the rainforest that we have here in our conservatory. Over 80% of the products that we use daily, some part of it comes from the rainforest, which is a really big amount. So the rainforest is really important to our daily lives. Like I mentioned, a lot of people know the fruit that we get from it, but there's other products we get. Rubber originally comes from the rainforest, the flavoring for Coca-Cola, chewing gum comes to the rainforest. There's all these other things that we also rely on for the rainforest. There's a lot of medicines as well. So the rainforest, even though we might not live close to it, it provides us with a lot of great things.